Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is December 17th, and that means day 351 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, as you guys may well know, one of my favorite things to 3D print is a scan of a real-world object. And for today, we have this really awesome gnome riding on a frog. And our print turned out really great, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 351 of the 3DP 365 project. As I was saying in the introduction, one of my favorite things to 3D print is a scan of a real-world object. And for today's episode, we have this really cool gnome on a frog. And our print turned out awesome. I am super happy with the results. This is a very, very cool model. I really, really love this a lot. There's a unique story behind this particular model too. This actually comes from Thingiverse originally. And our friend Zhuka, aka Kaija, over on My Mini Factory, he downloaded the model and he cleaned it up, fixed a whole bunch of holes, and made it much easier to 3D print. And like I said, our print turned out perfect. I am super happy with the results. This is some of that Matter Hacker Standard Series filament in blue. And this filament has a really cool crystal glass-like finish to it once it's done. And our print really reflects that. There's a lot of detail in the model. And our gMax 1.5 XT Plus picked up all that detail. This is a very, very clean print. There was a little bit of that surface wisping going on like usual, but I was able to wipe it all off and there are no marks on the model where the wisping was. Once we had this downloaded from My Mini Factory, we sent it over to Simplify 3D for slicing. In Simplify 3D, I used a 0.2mm layer height with 4 top layers, 3 bottom layers, and 3 perimeters. And I did use 15% infill on this model because I wanted it to be a little bit more solid. We did print this out at 40 millimeters per second at 100% scale too. And the print took about 6.5 to 7 hours. It wasn't too long of a print. And my gMax did such a good job on it. I mean, there were absolutely no problems with the print whatsoever. There were no layer issues, there were no extruder issues, and there were no filament issues at all. And it's a super, super clean print. There's a ton of detail on here too. Kaija did a really good job of cleaning up the original model and adding a lot more detail back into it. Especially it looks like he did a lot more detail enhancement around the face and around this rope that the gnome is using to ride the frog with. And you'll see in the close-ups and at the end, but you can definitely tell that there was a lot of care taking and making this model a lot more detailed and a lot easier to 3D print. And that's one of the things I love about Kaija's models is all of his prints are super easy to 3D print. I've never had a problem with them. Almost everything he posts up on My Mini Factory doesn't require any support material, which is really, really nice. And everything looks really cool. And it's super customized because he's a very talented artist. And I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can download and print this one yourself. And I would suggest using all kinds of different metal infused or even some wood infused filaments. And definitely give this guy a finish. But for now, I am super happy with the print. I really love this Matter Hackers blue filament. It gives it a really cool glass-like look, and this will definitely look good on the shelf full of prints behind me. Well, that about wraps it up for day 351 with the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative, and if you're looking for ways to support the channel, check out those affiliate links down in the description. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.